So
We are live. We are live.
we're
Going
live.
over everybody's roster so far, what we got going on. We're going to give you three players who we think, two players that are great picks, one player that I think is horrible. We'll go through each team, and then we're going to give our three awards who we think one is going to battle for the championship, two, who's going to just miss the playoffs, and three, who's going to get the dig shirt. So we are going to be starting with the champ. So we're going to be going over Tish's team. So she started off strong with Alvin Kamara, Joe Mixon, Kenny Golladay, DJ Moore. She's stacked in her starters. So the two players that I think that are just going to be monsters, one, Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara is coming off a hurt.
Well, Ricky, you gotta understand what is he's gonna not get the much touch, Ricky. He's gonna get the good volume, like 15, 20.
I disagree. I think he's going to be New Orleans going to be one of the highest scoring offenses in the league. I think he's going to eat all year.
K Train or is it K Train? He's not gonna get any
Actually,
touches, Ricky.
he's trash. Don't even bring his name up.
Okay, I mean, he
Bring
did.
his name up.
I mean, look, I'm not hitting on Alvin Kamara. I think Alvin Kamara is gonna get that top 10 fantasy points for your team, but then I don't know. I'm like 50-50 of Alvin Kamara this year because you got Michael Thomas and you got Emmanuel Sanders, right? You got who you got there? Jared Cook.
They like when they're in close. They like throwing screens out of Kamara. Kamara eats. Kamara is by far the best player on our team, and she is stacked. If I had to pick another one for another player that I think is just going to go ham this year, I think it's going to be DJ Moore.
Yeah. So let's talk about her receiver. I think Kenny Golladay, DJ Moore, and AJ Brown will have a good year.
Yeah. How she was stacked last year with the three running backs, she just reversed the order with three wide receivers. Tish is gonna have three top 10 receivers this year.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say not three of them though. At least
I think all three. I think Kenny Golladay. I think the Lions' offense is gonna surprise a lot of people. Matt Stafford's gonna be fucking going ham.
Matt, look, that's
DJ Moore with Teddy Bridgewater there. AJ Brown last year just did the unthinkable. I think all three are going to be top 10 wide receivers.
Sorry, Rick. I can't pick all three of them top 10. I think Kenny Golladay is going to be top 10. DJ Moore is going to be top 10. But I don't know about AJ Brown.
AJ Brown, he just gives that deep threat. I think I just think he's the shit. The one player that I'm not a big fan of on this team is Joe Mixon. She took him with a second overall pick. I don't like Joe Mixon just because he's on the Bengals. I think the Bengals are going to be fighting for a last place spot. So I think that's going to struggle all year.
So you don't believe in Joe Burrow, the quarterback, the rookie?
No, I don't believe in any weapons coming out of Cincy.
Or you just don't believe the system of how Zach Taylor?
I don't want anything to do with any Bengal players. I feel sorry if you have one.
So he's saying Joe Mixon. How about Matt Ryan?
Matt Ryan's going to eat all year. He's going to do what he's going to do.
So,
all right, let's go on to we got 11 players to go through, man.
I know, Ricky, I know, but she got Steelers defense. Remember that?
Yeah, Steelers defense, number one rated defense last year. So, we got the best rated defense.
All right.
Let's go on to second place is going to go on to my team. We'll just briefly just touch on it just because I know everybody's going to be sick of me talking about it.
The guy that
I chose Miles Sanders, Kenyon Drake just because of necessity. Everybody knows I wanted Josh Jacobs, but Miles Sanders, the starting running back in Philadelphia. Everybody's hurt. They have no other options. You know, the other options like Boston Scott, fucking nobody knows who he is. And other than that,
well, last year now everybody know him. So
no, Miles Sanders is the cream of the crop.
Yeah, Miles Sanders is a 3-down back.
Yeah, the other Kenyon Drake last year, that when he actually got to Arizona, he just fucking was a monster. Hopefully he can repeat that. I'm real strong on wide receivers with Adam Thielen, Amari Cooper.
I'm not a big fan of
Robert Woods is a bona fide starter in the Rams. I'm real weak Devontae Parker, Jarvis Landry. I'm real weak running backs this year. Just my position, I just couldn't get any. I really do not like my depth at running back at all this year. I think that's going to be my weak point. I think I'll still make the playoffs, but
So you saying Miles
I don't know if I'll have anything for the ship this year.
not get anything, Ricky?
Hmm?
You said Miles Sanders and Kenyon Drake's not gonna do anything for you?
No, I think they're going to eat all year. But I don't have any depth. Like my backup running backs are DeAndre Swift, Antonio Gibson. Those are my backup running backs. Like if one of them is fucked, I'm screwed. So, all right, I'd say we go into third place. Third place was Chris last year, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate his draft.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, Ricky, go ahead. Break it down.
Besides Dalvin Cook, James Conner last year got hurt. He was trash. His wide receiver, Ridley, is a bona fide second-tier player. He's the second wide receiver on his team. Secondly, DJ Shark. DJ Shark, yes, is legit, but he's on the Jacksonville team that I think is going to be throwing a lot of games. I think
Hold
Minshew.
on, Ricky. You don't think Calvin Ridley could
No. His wide receivers are disgusting. They're disgusting.
So you think Calvin Ridley won't get like a Michael Thomas kind of? No, what I think about it. Not Michael Thomas. Like who wants your compare? Like Odell Beckham stats.
Odell's a starter. Over there in Atlanta, the number one is Julio Jones. It'll always be Julio Jones long as he's.
Of course, we all know, but I think Matt Ryan gonna spread the ball out more.
No, I don't think so. But he got a bona fide wide receiver too as a starting wide receiver. If James Conner gets hurt again, he's already shown that he can't complete an 18 or 16 game season. He's trash. Leonard Fournette is one fight away from being kicked off that whole team, and after that, his team's trash. He's one injury away from being missing the playoffs.
I don't like his bench. Chris does not have no bench whatsoever. I'm telling you right now.
I don't even know who the fuck T. Higgins was. We had to write Golden Tate's name in. I didn't even know he was still in the league.
T. Higgins?
And he has a bunch of handcuffs.
Yeah. Well, he need to. He got it to do it with Madison.
The one good thing that he has is Dalvin, and Dalvin ain't gonna play 16. So overall, I do not like this draft. So,
I do like Kyler Murray, Dalvin Cook, Kyle Whitley, and Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews is legit, but
James
Lamar Jackson isn't going to score as many touchdowns as he did last year. I'm sorry. It was a fluke.
So we see with this, but
all right, let's go into the next one. Bush, go into your team.
My team.
So we're just gonna really touch upon it real soft because nobody wants to hear us talk about our teams. But I think you're very similar to Chris McCaffrey, bona fide star. Julio Jones, Chris Godwin, you're set. Zach Ertz is going to be just going to eat out there. Cortland Sutton, your flex. Devin Singletary is a bona fide starter in Buffalo. I like Marlon Mack. It sucks that Jalen Reagor got hurt today, but I think you're a lot stronger with your depth than you were last year. But if any one of your starters goes down, you don't really have a whole lot to replace them with.
I think that's why. I'll be honest, not trying to BS anyone. You gotta be a good GM. You gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I've been doing that, Ricky. I've been doing that for 7 years. You know that.
Yeah.
So I haven't missed playoff. I'm not trying to put on people's faces, but if you want to win, you gotta take risks. So
yeah. Who was fifth last year?
Fifth, I think Jesse.
Jesse? Okay, we're going to Jesse's team. Okay. So, Zeke, obviously, Carson. I love Carson got the rock so much last year. Mike Evans with Tom Brady being there. I love it. I hate Mac Gallup. I hate CeeDee Lamb. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be eating there. And Jesse's bench. Disgusting. He has a player on his bench that's not even playing in the NFL anymore. He hasn't been in the NFL 2 years.
This Bryant might get picked up, he might not. But Rashad Penny should not even be on his roster at all.
Well, he got Rashad Penny taking Chris Carson's back, but Rashad Penny I don't think is fully healthy yet.
No, Ricky, Seattle has Carlos Hyde.
I think Carlos Hyde is going to be the handcuff. So, well, I completely understand. Rashad Penny was a first-round draft pick.
Yeah.
He does have talent. He's just been injury hurt.
Look,
Zeke is going to eat. Carson's going to eat. His wide receiver and wide receiver 2 are real thin. That's going to be playing the waiver wire like crazy.
Like, look, let's name the teams like Rams, right? Who else? Rams, Ravens. I kind of want to stay away from them because they all they do running back committee. So I like that.
Yeah. Seattle doesn't do running back by committee. So Seattle's got one player. But wide receiver wise, he got 2. Dallas is receiver, and I got the true number 1. So.
Let's before we move on, do you think CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup will get 1,000 yards like Amari Cooper?
I think they'll get 500 apiece. I think they'll get 1,000 put together.
I would say CeeDee Lamb probably get at least 600 something. Not all. Well,
no, I mean 600 isn't that much. It's not enough to be starting him in your flex. He's gonna have good games. He's gonna have bad games. All right, let's go on to the next person. Who was the next team?
Let's see. Who made the playoff? So we named me, you, Tish, Chris, and Jess. Eric?
Who's 6? I don't think Eric made the playoffs.
Well, Johnny. Yeah, it was Johnny. Sorry, Johnny made the playoff.
Okay, so Johnny's team, again, his running backs are weak. Aaron Jones is good, but they did draft a new running back, I think, to take over this year. Melvin Gordon, with Philip Lindsay being there, Melvin Gordon, he got paid a lot of money, but I think he's not that great.
But then he's Melvin Gordon. I don't think he fits the Broncos offense, man.
No, I mean with Drew Lock, you still don't know what you have. The Broncos aren't going to be any good this year. Some people are taking him to do that leap. I'm not taking him. Michael Thomas is his star of his team. Juju, we'll see. I mean, last year it was just atrocious.
I don't know.
I like Stephon Diggs. Everything else on his team is just disgusting. I don't like it.
No, you know how AB talks smack about Juju? He's saying, you need me to produce.
Well, I mean, he hasn't proven wrong yet.
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't done anything yet. So Juju, I don't think he's a wide receiver 1. Yeah. But he has to show it.
All right, let's go on to the next one. If you don't want to add anything else.
Hold up. Rob Gronkowski. No,
I mean, it is what it is. With Tampa Bay, they're going to be scoring a lot of points in the red zone. Gronk's going to eat. So I'm not mad at it.
Tom Brady's going to throw the ball, but most the ball is going to Chris Godwin and Mike Evans.
Yeah.
So, and then his bench. Yeah. So.
All right. Well, let's go into Aaron's team. Aaron.
Stuck on his
nuts. He started off real strong. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He is a rookie. Nobody knows a lot about him, but he is on Kansas City.
Yep.
His weird pick was Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram is the number 1 running back on the number 1 rushing team last year. Jonathan Taylor, he's another rookie. Zach Moss, I don't think is a rookie. I think he's a second year, but I'm not really sure.
No, he's a rookie.
Zach Moss a rookie too?
I think the draft him.
So he got 3 running back rookies. So, I mean, Jonathan Taylor Jonathan Taylor is legit. Clyde Edwards-Helaire was first-round pick. I mean, the team is legit, but trusting in rookies in the NFL, especially with COVID going on, I wouldn't take all 3.
Don't trust the receiver.
Yeah. Keenan Allen, Tyrod's throwing on the ball. Emmanuel Sanders, I think, is a great pick. Waller is going to be the focal point of the Raiders' offense. Overall, I mean, it's not the worst in the world. I think he did a great job.
I think he did way better than last year. How about that?
Yeah, I like Josh Allen. I was going to take him if he got back to me, but he obviously didn't. So,
but
all in all, I think Aaron's team is actually a legit team. I think it's real balanced.
I think his team can make the push to playoff to maybe a 5th or 6th
spot. Yeah, he can maybe make playoffs, but he won't win it. He just doesn't.
But here's the thing though. I think he chose Mark Ingram too high. Like he should have waited at least 4th round.
Yeah, but Mark Ingram, honestly, Mark Ingram's the number 1 running back on the number 1 rushing team in the league. I completely 100% understand this pick. They do have J.K. Dobbins. That is a rookie. That's going to get some work in there, but
that's why, like I said, Ricky. I mean, that's why you make a risk. You pick the guy you think is gonna do something.
Yeah. All right. Let's go into. I don't know. As we're getting lower, I don't know everybody's picks. So let's just get into Eric's. Okay. this is going to be my nomination, I think, for the Dick shirt this year. Eric's team is fucking horrendous. Patrick Mahomes, yeah, is good. Todd Gurley, you don't even know if he's working on two good knees. Raheem Mostert, we don't even know if that fucker's a starter in San Francisco. Devontae Adams is good. Terry McLaurin, he had a good first year. Evan Ingram's a good starter. He got the second running back in the run.
He has 2 running backs for the 49ers, Ricky, in the same lineup.
I mean, Niners rushing attack was legit last year, but you don't know who it is. And then you get into like Matt Breida, Henry Ruggs. Hyde right now is the starter because Chris Carson is hurt. But when you get down in there, the best player I think out of his whole team is his best picks is Devontae Adams and Blake Jarwin. I think Blake Jarwin's going to have a monster year. There's a lot of fucking mouths to feed over in Dallas. Dallas likes to throw the ball. I don't think they're a rushing team first anymore. So, I just don't see a whole lot of depth here. One person goes down, he's fucked, and I don't think he knows who's going to start every week. It's going to be a whole roster or it's going to be Coleman.
Look, he needs to understand this is fantasy football. This is not. But then, look, I'm guilty too, so I can't say nothing about it. But I draft a good player, not a player that plays in the same position. You got running backs in your lineup, so he got to take Tevin Coleman out or Raheem Mostert.
Okay, let's go into Jenny's team.
Jenny
has a complete team from what I can see. So Saquon, staple. Russell Wilson as a quarterback, legit starter week in, week out. DeAndre Hopkins, bona fide star. DK Metcalf, up-and-coming star. Ronald Jones, the starting running back on the Tampa team that's going to score a lot of points. Will Fuller, technically the number 1 receiver in Houston. Tyler Boyd, a number 2, especially with A.J. Green being hurt. Latavius Murray will get some work at goal line. Jamison Crowder at number 1 in New York. Naeem Hines, just a filler, and Tannehill, who had an amazing year last year. I love Jenny's picks. I think.
Yeah, I thought about it too. I went back, look at it, right, and I said, "Damn, Jenny got a good ass team."
Jenny's team is legit. I think she did a great job.
Even if someone get hurt, right? I mean, look her bench.
Yeah, she's stacked. She don't play the waiver wire at all, so she needs to be stacked.
Yeah, and she don't make trades. So if you're gonna do that, then do it right. So I guess she did it right.
Yeah, exactly.
But then she do have to drop someone though. If she needs. So Jenny, my nomination.
Okay, I think we got 3 left. We have Oz, Ant, and then we're going to Caleb Last since he took the D this year. So let's get into Ossie's team. I loved Ossie's draft besides his quarterback. Okay, Josh Jacobs, I would take him top 5. Josh Jacobs is legit as fuck. Everybody knows that. David Johnson.
Hold on. Ricky, hold on. I think David Johnson's going to have a good year.
I believe so, too. I wanted to take him. He just took him 1 pick before me.
Do the song, Ricky. Do the song. You did to me.
David Johnson.
That's what he can do. I mean, I think David Johnson's gonna ball out this year.
Yeah, I completely agree. Tyreek Hill, number 1 on the number 1 scoring team in the league. Allen Robinson's a little bit shaky. I'm not a big fan of Chicago. Hayden Hurst, a legit first-round tight end in Atlanta. Atlanta had the number 1 tight end ranked half the last year with Austin Hooper.
Gonna be way better than Cooper.
Yeah. Cam Akers right now is the starter in Los Angeles. Kerryon Johnson, he technically is the starter right now. Hollywood Brown scores a lot of points. Dame White could be the starter in New England. Keyshawn Vaughn, Tampa Bay's rookie that they drafted this year. A.J. Dillon, another rookie that was drafted this year. And John Kelly, another rookie was drafted this year.
Aussie has to drop Kelly, the running back, right, and pick up a quarterback.
Yeah. That's his weakest point of his team. Aussie, I think, is going to have a solid team, and he's going to be fighting for that Cam Akers hit or
but
Cam Akers, A.J. Dillon hit. He's going to be just fine. He's going to be.
He don't have no weakness spot. If you look at it,
besides quarterback, he needs. Nick Foles isn't even pursuing starter yet.
But his running backs are good. Just don't get hurt. Not good.
Yeah, well, he has carry on. They can come in. James White can come in. He's
Yeah.
stacked. He's pretty even team. He had a great draft.
But then
Quarterback. He needs a quarterback.
everything we saying, they had to perform.
Yeah, he needs to go talk to Ant for a quarterback is what he needs to do.
Hey, we're gonna leave Ant for last. Let's go to Caleb, Ricky.
No, we gotta go. We gotta do Ant right now.
No.
Caleb took the Dick shirt. He got to go last.
Oh, all right, then. All right, let's go.
So Ant was drunk. All right, I'm just gonna put it out there. Ant was drinking. So Lamar Jackson, love it, wonderful. Derrick Henry, wonderful.
Love, wonderful. So
Michelle,
no.
trash. Cooper Kupp, slot receiver, can score points. Tyler Lockett, the number 1 in Seattle, that's a good pick. George Kittle, number 1 rated tight end. Julian Edelman, number 1 in New England. Niners defense, best defense in the league.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Now,
you get to his bench. Dak Prescott, Tom Brady,
Jimmy G, Baker Mayfield. I mean, you got
Hardman.
4 quarterbacks on your bench.
Yeah, he
no
can't start all the motherfuckers. So any one of his starting roster is legit. Don't get me wrong. Lamar alone will win him weeks. But anybody get hurt or anybody got bye weeks, he's fucked. Half these players, his team's going to be waiver wire players. So that's just my thought. I think Ant drank a little bit too much, but I think he has a good foundation just with Lamar.
Yeah, I mean, Ricky, he looked right at you, Ricky. Hey, Ricky, how you gonna let him fall into me? Give me Lamar Jackson. I'm like, oh damn. Okay.
I would have took Lamar coming back in the 3rd round, but
then
didn't happen.
I read about Lamar though. He had a little injury, so you gotta be careful.
Yeah, Lamar had over 1,000 yards rushing last year alone, so I think Lamar's gonna eat.
But I don't think he's gonna keep his lineup like this. He's gonna make trades.
Of course, he's gonna try to. He's gonna have to.
For sure, Dak's gonna be on the train block, and Tom Brady and Jimmy G.
Yeah.
I don't think no one wants Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be.
Let's go into our last one. Let's go into Caleb. He got the Dick shirt last year. His team was horrendous.
The GOAT.
I think
Caleb did good this year.
Nick Chubb, Austin Eckler, Odell Beckham, Deshaun Watson, T.Y. Hilton, Noah Fant, Lev Bell, J.K. Dobbins, Brandon Cooks. He has a really deep team, but I think his team is a lot of mediocre players. Nick Chubb, there's just two mouths to feed out there. Kareem Hunt was only out there, I think, 8 games last year.
The offensive line or the coach said they are going to use Kareem Hunt a lot as well. So
they're going to be using him in the slot, stuff like that. So I think that's going to eat into a little bit of what he has. Austin Eckler was legit last year. Phillip Rivers not there no more. Odell Beckham.
You think Tyrod Taylor is not going to give him?
I think Justin Herbert's going to be the starter by like week 6. To be honest with you, I think the Chargers are going to win the first 3 out of 4 or lose the first 3 out of 4 or whatever. Herbert's going to come in. They're going to be playing for draft picks. So that's what I think. Herbert's the future. Tyrod isn't.
Yeah, Tyrod's at the age 30 now, 30-ish. So
I mean, Caleb drafted the 2 wide receivers 4 years ago. Everybody would have loved Odell with Ty. Odell hasn't had a good year in 3 years. Ty's hurt every year.
Fan though, there's a lot of hype about him. So people from the Broncos organization saying he's the guy, Ricky. So
Noah Fant.
No Fant. So
yeah, Noah Fant's legit. I like Noah Fant. I was going to take him this year.
At least top 10.
Yeah. I don't like the fact that he drafted Jared and Tua. I mean, one of them's going to be cut bait. I wouldn't even draft another quarterback after I drafted Deshaun Watson. So this is me personally. So,
but I like these backup J.K. Dobbins.
I like J.K. Dobbins. He could be the starter in Baltimore. We'll see. All right. So right now we're going to go into the 3 picks. 1, who we think is going to win it all. 2, who's going to just make the playoffs, and 3, who's going to get that Dick shirt.
All right.
So
who's your
my
first
3 picks? I'm going to go by real fast, and I'll explain to you each why. I think the person with the most complete team, nobody gets hurt. I think Jenny's going to be battling for that championship. She has a depth. She has a team that is solid. She don't get hurt, she's going to be hard to beat. The team that I think is going to just barely make playoffs and like ride that edge, like they're going to be 7-6.
Mm-hmm.
That I think it's going to be. Let me see. I think it's going to be your team. I think your team is pretty solid. But
You think my team?
Yeah, it's a little bit of lack of depth. You know what I mean? Your second half. And then the person getting the Dick shirt, I'm gonna have to go with my brother-in-law Eric. I think he had a horrendous draft. I think him drafting with Jenny at their house completely took him out of his game, and it fucked him. Those are my 3 picks, so I'll lead it into you for your 3 picks.
My 3 picks is gonna go with Jenny. I'm with you, Ricky. Jenny's team is stacked from starting to bench. So if anyone get hurt, she has a backup plan already. She has Jimmy's Crowder. She has here. She had Jimmy's Crowder. She has Tyler Boyd, Will Fuller. Running back, he just waiting.
You started T-Train a ton last year.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt could easily get 15 or 20 fantasy points.
Or she can easily put Will Fuller there, and she have the number 1 receiver in Houston.
And then Ronald Jones, the second, Tom Brady. I mean, they're gonna feed him the ball too. So
exactly.
So Jenny, I can see Jenny, her record, maybe 12-1.
I don't know about that.
I'm going there, Ricky. I'm going there.
All right, who's gonna just barely make the playoffs?
Bear just made a second. I'm going with Caleb. I'm gonna tell why, Ricky. I'm gonna tell why. I think Deshaun Watson's gonna have a good year. I think Nate Chubb's gonna do a little noise because they have Kareem Hunt. Austin Eckler's gonna do something. Beckham. If Beckham don't do shit this year, he's gonna get traded.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
He got 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out the door.
And if you look at his bench, it's not bad. He got Dobbin, Brent Cooks. We don't know about Jefferson, but if one of them breaks off, like Jericho, good. But I don't know about the only thing I'm with you is he shouldn't have 2 quarterbacks or 3 quarterbacks. He should just drop one of those.
Yeah, he will. He will. He just did that like all of us, just throwing shots in the dark. He just don't know who he's gonna get.
Mahomes. Caleb is my second pick. That is gonna.
Who's your Dick shirt pick? Everybody wants to know.
Number 3 is Ant. Everybody will. I mean, look at his team, dude.
Yeah, five quarterbacks. I understand.
Hold up. Dak.
Michelle.
The point is his name, Dak for MVP. That's a curse. If Lamar Jackson, Ricky, gets hurt.
Well, quarterback's not his issue. He has the 4 best tight quarterbacks, like any one of those quarterbacks.
But Ricky.
But you can only start 1.
Yeah, but here's the though. I don't think no one wants to trade one because people want Derrick Henry or Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, everybody wants to get up in the trade.
That's it. Yeah. And if he wants like someone like he offer you like he wants Cooper.
He wants Coop, but I told him I want Jackson for Coop. I want to come out ahead. You know what I mean? I want Jackson. I don't have a whole lot of running back depth, so the only thing I really have a wide receiver. So.
Look, it just and I don't look. You can't look at it and like, damn, this team's gonna fuck with the whole thing. You can't see it. Look, let's flip up. Let's look at the bench.
Dak, Tom Brady, Jimmy Garoppolo, Baker Mayfield. He has 1 player that's not a quarterback on his bench.
Exactly. There's nothing you can say. Oh, damn, this team is definitely gonna be 8-5. No, this is gonna be 0-13. This is gonna be.
I think Lamar's gonna win him games by himself, but he's definitely gonna be battling for both the the shit.
I think Johnny. I don't think. Oh, did we talk about Johnny's team?
Yeah, we talked about Johnny's team.
Okay. I think it's gonna be close. Gonna be them 2, but I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm saying what I'm saying is he's gonna probably win 3 games.
Yeah,
it might be 3-10.
I mean, Lamar will win him 3 alone.
Yeah.
I think you'd be 3-10, whatever.
This is gonna be.
I still think him and Eric are gonna be battling back and forth. I think they're gonna be the two worst teams in the league. they got a lot of work to do, a lot of trades to do.
Uh,
But that's our take on it. I'm gonna be doing this after every single week, after all the shit, inviting everybody in from the league.
mhm.
And this is just me telling you guys, how shitty your team is, and I'm winning it all again this year. So that's what I just had to, that's episode 1. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
yeah. One thing though, Rick. Thank you for choosing me though. Second.
You're the first one, Bush. I appreciate you.
Remember, hey, I'm the best GM.
All right,
I'm
brother.
I won't be 7-6. Tear that.
Till next time.
Yeah, till next time, man.
All right.
Out.